Time to wrap things up and move on to the dinner. I want to thank all of the presenters today. I guess maybe I spent a lot of time in the classroom, both as a student in graduate school, undergraduate school, and then teaching. And I find that I'm always fascinated by learning. And I found that this being my 33rd induction ceremony, but I find it a fascinating way to learn. How many of you would agree that you learned a lot about conservation today? And how many would agree that you learned probably more than you ever wanted to know? At the same time, a fascinating field. We encourage all of you who are interested in conservation to continue and support it. I would like to, again, invite you to become members of the Wisconsin Conservation Hall of Fame. My police story earlier was that if we want to continue this heritage, this legacy, we need additional support. We need financial support, and we need individual members who are willing to come forward and help out with some of the backstory work that needs to be done to carry on the traditions. The good thing, we don't have to travel. Typically, we have to travel from one building to another. Our dinner is right here. I'd like to maybe just close with just 3 comments about book. I, like Arlie Schroeder and others of you, like books. I encourage you to find a good copy, maybe even at a used store, where I found this many years ago of Charlotte and Roy's book. The other thing, realize that she's a fantastic artist, and to look a little bit more at her artwork. And if we go back to one of those sketches just earlier, I want to recognize again, because she doesn't very often come, but my good daughter, Dawn Massimo, who has created the sketches from the photographs. I want to thank you for all of your effort, and if you need a good artist or a glass maker, a glass artist, her skills are phenomenal. Also a good painter and a good artist generally. And book-wise, pick up a copy of the new edition of this. I was telling Michael John earlier that I was intrigued by it. I didn't know there were any available. I went online and I was amazed. There was only one copy available in an antique store in La Crosse. And when it arrived, I see it's like yours. It was bounded. And that I would guess it eventually at one point belonged to the Walter Scott directly, because his nameplate is in the book. So there's a lot of history. By the way, I want to ask just two other general questions. Does this room work for this kind of ceremony? Very comfortable? I think sometimes the theater has been kind of almost too formal, difficult to get in and out. So thank you very much for sharing the day with us, and I hope you can get home before the snow comes.